So very good evening. Myself, Rajesh Naidu. So I'm your instructor for this training. This course is DevOps and AWS Master Program. So this program we will be setting up from today. This batch will continue up to 3 months. So Monday to Friday, the batches will be are available only morning session. So today and tomorrow, the basic classes we are going to conduct. So today I'm going to explain about the course and what are the job opportunities, and I will clarify your doubts, anything related to maybe your previous experience related to the technology. So any kind of questions I will be answered today. So what is my request is, so everybody, can you please give me your responses whenever any questions are asking. If you're not understand, please let me know. I will definitely, I can answer. Okay. I can able to give the better answers. So currently I'm from Hyderabad. So I have no institutions anywhere in India. Okay. So I'm running completely the training channel only online. So previously I have a own training institute is available in Hyderabad, but due to Corona, so before that I have stopped it. Okay. So then I completely moved to the online training. So because of online training I have conducted here, there's so many reasons are there. The one of the reason is whatever I'm trying to explain, that is not completely um, communicate to my students. It is not 100% in the live classroom sessions because of there is no recording session is available during the classroom training, and we are directly writing on the whiteboard, and after that we are wiping out. So this complete training we will be recorded, and what are the architecture diagrams we are explaining like this, each and every data will be sharing with you on the drive. So you can directly download to your local system for future reference. So I'm currently working in one of the top MNC company as a IT advisor, and I'm handling different technologies currently. So Amazon Web Services, DevOps technology, and as well as Citrix. So hardly I'm not working 9 hours in a day. So I'm actually consultant for the company. I work for very few hours in a day. Mostly Monday to Friday, I'll be working hardly 4 to 5 hours. So I'm not completely working for 9 hours. I told you, I'm a consultant. Second thing, I have a own company is there. So it was started in the year of 2012. Okay. And the two firms. So one is the online training services. Okay. And corporate trainings and e-learning platform. And another platform is a completely is a pure software consultancy. So our employees are working under Hyderabad Cloud is a firm name. So completely people are working throughout the all 365 days work from home facility through 9 hours of shift. Is a full-time employees, and few employees are working as a freelancers. So my projects are in India. Few projects are in India and few projects in Saudi and France. And very soon you will be get some job opportunities from my side. My team will be post you. Okay. In case of your eligibility to the particular position, you can apply. Even right now, there's a 10 positions are available under my organization. So you can happy to apply for those positions if you already have an experience on those technologies. Maybe any friends or relatives, anybody is available, you can refer them. No problem. So being a passionate about in the training, I'm providing the training for this. Okay. So I'm not taking much trainings in a day. It's not possible because of other activities I need to manage it. So only in the morning, 2 sessions I'll be conducting. One new batch will be 7 to 8 o'clock. No other timings are available as of now. Are you clear? This batch is only regular timing, morning 7 a.m. IST to 8 a.m. IST. So I can able to manage both abroad people and India people. This course is designed for 3 months of course from basic to advanced level. So during the training, I will give you more information about the project and project related information, troubleshooting, and at the high level activities. So you please be open minded. You can learn these technologies as much as possible. Okay, is that clear? So shall we move to the course content? This is a course content. So I will explain what is our course content, why we are selected this, and with this we able to achieve our job and roles and responsibility with these terms. I will definitely explain it. So first of all, I will explain about what is meaning of SDLC today. So then I can explain and what is the SDLC and why we move to DevOps technology. While we learn the DevOps, why should learn Amazon Web Services? I'll give the clarity for this. And what are the services we are learning in Amazon Web Services? What are the certifications are available? Those concepts also I will explain. Okay, so without much wasting of our time, we will start the session. So first we need to understand what is meaning of SDLC. What is meaning of SDLC? SDLC full form, you know guys, software development lifecycle. SDLC, a full form is software development lifecycle. So what is this lifecycle? Okay, example, a person have a dream to develop some applications to do the business. Okay, so basically we are focusing to develop the applications and deliver the applications to the end user. We called as the complete journey, we called as SDLC. Example, see here, these are the two people. Okay, client, project owner. Okay, so the client has an idea. Okay, the client has an idea. Okay, idea, right? So the idea will be converting to application. Idea will be sharing this idea to a project owner. The project owner, it take the project and it develop the application and it handles to, and it will be handles to the client, handles to the client. So finally, application will be ready. Okay, finally, the application is ready here. This is a application. Is it clear? This is a application. Now the complete throughout the journey we called as software development lifecycle. So what are the phases are available in the software development lifecycle? I will explain here. Okay. So this journey, shall we explain in a real-time concept? Okay. We have already, I told you know, we have a software development team in Hyderabad. Okay. who develops the applications for clients in Saudi, France, Canada, yeah, in India. So different level of applications we are developing. So recently, the most recently 6 months back, we have taken a one new project. Okay, the particular project, how we are taking as a product owner, sorry, project owner. Okay, project owner, and I'm already developing this application for the client. So what are the phases I have started in the journey? So the complete the Excel file I will share with you today so that you can easily understand the real-time environment. Okay, you'll be understand the real-time environment. So let me share the document from the project file. Let me show you. See guys, mostly we people are seeing this kind of sheets, okay, in real-time environment. Hmm? Do you know what is this Excel files we called as? Any idea? ఈ type of files ని మనం ఏమంటాం తెలుసా? This type of project files, what you called as? Any guesses? No idea? Am I audible, Anu? Is this audible? Anushree, can you please? Okay, fine. Right. So this file we called as project file and we called as Gantt chart. See, this is a Gantt chart. So Gantt chart means the complete workflow with the timelines. We are providing the data to the client. So don't worry, this type of Excel, I will teach you how to prepare, where you can download and how to prepare those information I'll share with you. Don't worry about that. Hmm? Even you are a fresher, maybe you are non-IT background person, I will teach from the basics. Don't worry about that. So let me explain my project, small information, the project information. In UAE, okay? UAE, you know, right? Okay. The United Arab Emirates, okay, Dubai countries, okay. So the project I have started. In UAE, one of the topmost hospital, the project I'm handling, even IT department also I'm currently handling it. Okay, I'm a completely IT advisor for this company. A complete data center setup, application, architecturing, planning, everything I'm taking care of. So this application we are developing for the hospital, the application name is HIS. HIS full form, Hospital Information System. Okay. This hospital information system, what is a use? Let me explain. So my client, they're looking for, there's a very big network hospital, no? So just like Chettinadu, Apollo, okay? So this type of hospital in Saudi. There's thousands of employees are working in the hospital, directly, indirectly, including doctors, hospital management, other staffs. So this entire information handling is very difficult nowadays. For that reason, we are managing the pilot batch last year, one beta application we developed. That application only, hospital doctors information only we have updated for login, logout purpose. But again, the management, based on the application development, they given the topper project, the additional project and features they're looking for. Example, I'm a doctor. So daily I'm attending some inpatients and outpatients. So, right, the inpatients and outpatient. Outpatient means just a patient will be coming to me and they'll be taking the treatment. They'll be going on the same day. They're called as outpatients. Inpatient means the patient will be admitted into the hospital and they're taking the complete treatment. Then they're discharged, they'll go to the home. So, number of days they'll be staying in the hospital depends on the severity of the disease. So this all information we need to maintain in all in one application that is called HIS, Hospital Information System. So those all information I have noted down. I started this project. So when I'm taking the project initially, the first phase I have taken project requirement collection. So what is meaning of project requirement collection? So Mr. Bharat, actually he's my employee, okay? And he's a senior most application developer, both Android and iOS and web application developer. He has more than 8+ years of experience. Okay. He is a project lead in my team. So he and myself and some other senior engineers, we have conduct the meeting with my client, okay, with my client, and we have download all the information from the client. What are the requirement for this application? So that is called requirement collection. So what is a phase one we called as? Okay, what is a phase one we called as? The phase one is we called as requirement collection. Okay, requirement collection. So this is a phase one. So basically we called as RA. RA stand for requirement analysis. Requirement and analysis. So basically some people, they'll be doing requirement analysis, they'll be doing with the one phase. Some people, they will be doing with the two different phases. So in my project requirement collection, I have taken one stage and one phase, and analysis will be another phase. So total two phases I have taken. So first will be RC, requirement collection. And in this requirement collection, what are the project needed? Those information I'll be checking with the client, I'll update it. And any other information we needed, then we will be cross-checking with the client and we'll take the information. Then the data will be ready here. After that, moving to the second phase. This is called analysis. Okay. This stage is called analysis. So what is the use of analysis? So whatever the requirement collection we have taken from the client, whether it is a valuable information or invalid information, and these features are necessarily needed, not necessary, any alternatives, everything I'll be discussed in this analysis. So finally, I'll get one output. So in the analysis, so I started, okay, I'll go to started. The third one is a feasible study. So in the feasible study and each and every feature and whether what are the requirement is needed. So in detail information, I will verify. So some projects, they will do feasible study. Some projects, they will not do the feasible study. But in my project, we completely 100%, we will be following the DevOps life cycle, software development life cycle. So that's why I'm going to do the, what do you call it? What is the third phase we called as? Feasible study, FS. FS we are doing. After that, once FS is ready, then we'll go for design. So what is meaning of design? Based on my inputs from the client, there is no changes after that, after discussion, multiple discussions with the client. Based on the requirement, I prepared a blueprint of the application that is called design. Design. This is called next fourth phase, okay, which is called design. So in the design, I'm not completely developed the application. but I'll give you a overview of what is this application, what is the front end, what is the back end, what is the middle end, what is the technology we are using to develop this application, how many days is required, and what is the infrastructure is required, and what is the timeline to develop the each phases, and how many number of employees are working. Okay, the complete the information I prepared in this design level. So this is called a blueprint preparation. So mostly this will take care by a senior architects, just like me. Okay, I have a total 16 years of experience in the industry. So that's why I will be working on the designing the solutions, mainly whatever the customer is required, implementations, migrations, everything I'll be designing it. So who called as architects? So is mostly 8+ years of experience people is needed. So once the design is ready, the design will send to the client for approval. The design will be sent for client approval. So once the design is approved, then start the next phase is called development. Okay. So this is called coding. Coding. Okay. So what is meaning of coding? So based on the design, the front end, back end, so the features wise, what is the programming skill is needed? The engineer we are hiring into the team, and we are allocating the modules, the small tasks to the employee, they develop, and the feature will get released to the client. But once the coding engineer, once start working on it, the code will be ready, but the application is not ready in the coding stage. So what we need to do? Okay, what we need to do? So after coding is completed, the code we need to convert it to an application. The phase we called as building, application building. We have a different types of technologies available in the market. By using this building tools, and the code will be as a creating as a package. So the package is nothing but software application. We can deploying on the infra, and we can access the application. So that will take care by building team. So once the package is ready, the package we need to deploy onto the server, is a wrong process. So we need to test the application. We need to test the application whether it is working or not. Is a functionality testing, okay? Application behavioral testing, like that. So the next phase we called as testing will be doing that. So like nowadays we have a manual testing, automation testing. So these are the people, they are working, and they'll be developing an application. So finally, here in the testing phase, okay, finally in the testing phase, finally in the testing phase, your application almost ready, but we need to deliver these applications to the client with a proper infrastructure. Proper infrastructure. So now the application will be deploying on the servers, will be taken care by deployment team. So the next team we called as the phase we called as deployment. So this deployment, once it is completed, either dev environment, a test environment, or prod environment, so client will access application, and they'll be giving the sign off, yes, application is working fine. Then we'll go for finally the last stage we call as maintenance and monitoring. Okay, monitoring and maintenance. Monitoring and maintenance. So these are the stages will be available in the software development lifecycle. These are the phases are available in the software development lifecycle. So finally, your application is ready. This application is ready. Your clients will get able to access. So these are the users. Users are able to access the application. Are you clear? Any question?
Yeah.
About the software development cycle? Everybody's clear, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir. I'm clear, Rajesh.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So,
Yeah.
what is the problem here? So we have a proper life cycle is there. So then what is the problem here? Okay. The problem is in the software development life cycle, there are two teams are working. One is a developers team, another one is a operations team. One is a developers team, another one is a operations team. So let me tell you who are developers teams, who are operations team. Basically, see guys, dev team. This is the dev team. Okay. This is operations team. This is operations team. So now there is a lot of differences, deviations, there are fightings between these two teams. So in the software development life cycle. So let me give you a few hurdles and problems between dev team and operations team. Okay. So I will give you, so then you can easily understand. So why we are moving to, okay, DevOps technology. So instead of this traditional method. So right now this is a traditional method. Many years we are following this one only. But there are so many projects currently they're facing unresolved problems. Due to that, the project, whatever the deadline we are giving in this project, okay, if you're not properly giving on time, okay, so we call it a sprint, okay, so these many days one sprint, these many days one sprint, like that multiple sprints we are working and developing an applications and we are releasing it finally, but the deadline will get missing. So due to that, the project will get failure, and whoever handling this project, the project owner, is paying the penalty to the client. So that's a very bad situation nowadays. We are facing it. Let me give you some problems we are identifying in the software development lifecycle. So exactly the work will start from the design. Okay. Suppose I'll give you, I'm looking for answer from your side. So today I'm going to explain software development lifecycle, just a small names I have provided and small paint diagram I have provided. Will you satisfy? Hmm? Tell me. So I'll just open the MS Paint. Okay. Okay. I just open the MS Paint. I'll put some boxes here. Okay. And I put some kind of communication. Hmm? So I'm explaining the concept. Will you satisfy? Now I'm using the planning tool called draw.io, drawing tool. With the tool, I'm explaining the complete process. It looks so beautiful, right? So easy to understand. And after that, maybe if anyone is coming to this project, they can able to check and they can easily start working on anywhere. So the designing of the application with the planning tool is must. So the planning tools nowadays, the very popular tools are Miro, Draw.io, Microsoft Visio. These are the tools we are using developing an applications, the design. So probably you're asked the next question, Rajesh, will you teach Draw.io in this program? In course content, I was not updated really, but definitely I'll update in the next batch, maybe your batch. So knowingly, unknowingly, directly, indirectly, I'm already sharing from the day one until end of the course, that diagram, okay, diagrams in the Draw.io. So daily you are getting some knowledge on this particular application, how to prepare the architecture diagrams. Maybe after 7 years or 8 years, you're also DevOps engineers, senior DevOps engineers, DevOps SMEs, principal architects. Yes or no? So going forward, what are the position you are achieving today? You need to, okay, you need to start the seedlings. So then only you'll get a good output, otherwise not. So that's why on the daily basis, I'll be teaching the Draw.io how to use it. So in this program, the designing tool, the one of the popular tool, Draw.io, I'm going to explain. In general, if you're not using this type of diagrams, maybe if the diagram is not clearly explaining to the a developer, that will be giving a bad results to develop an application. Coming to the dev team, the first phase is called, first work is called coding. So example, Narsimha. Narsimha, he is actually Java developer. After daily he is working the job and the code he stored on the local system. Unfortunately, one day the laptop was got corrupted. So due to fire accident, the completely laptop is burned out. Probably the laptop was stolen by someone. Is Narasimha able to record the data? Can you please tell me? It is not possible. That will give the problem. Okay, whatever the work from your side, if you're not giving the project data on time, the project deadlines will get missed. So because of your data is moved to the local system, okay, and the data is missing, again, we need to rework. It takes more time. Unnecessarily, we'll be extending the project. So nowadays, the DevOps, okay, DevOps culture, they'll be using to develop the applications, okay, applications to manage the code. That is called version control system, version control system. With that, we can manage the code properly. There is a popular version control system we call it as Git and GitHub. Not only we are teaching Git and GitHub, we are going to teach GitHub, Bitbucket, AWS code commit. These three tools we will teach under version controlling system. Okay. So that will start from tomorrow. That we will start from tomorrow. Are you clear? That will start from tomorrow. So tomorrow we will start with the, okay, tomorrow we will start with the version controlling system so that you guys able to easy to understand and how you are managing the code in real-time environment. Definitely you have some other questions. Sir, I'm not really trained in the Java. I'm not really trained in .NET. Python. Don't worry, guys. Okay, this job is not related to coding. You will be a DevOps engineer and you will be take care of the code will be, the program will be converting into application and application need to be deployed on the production or dev environment. That is your job. You are not a programmer to write a program to create an application. That is not your job. You don't want any program skills. Even I don't have. I'm not a Java developer. I'm not a Python developer. I'm not a .NET developer. Any other questions? Come back.
Uh,
Yes, please.
uh, uh, Rajesh, actually, I'm verifying that Naukri. So regarding this job opportunity for DevOps and AWS, so they are asking that Python as well and R language as well. Some few of the organizations really do require this
I will
Python.
answer the end of the question. I will answer your question end of the class. Okay, definitely.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
Thank you.
it's a very valid question. I will answer end of the class. Okay.
Okay, sure.
So now is a Git is there. So with the Git nowadays we are managing the source code. So this is a Git. So with a Git you are managing the source code. Okay. So next building team. So once the code is ready, the build will happen. So if the code is wrong, even build also get failed. So in real-time environment, there are different types of build tools are there, Maven, Gradle, and so like that. So building tool, we will teach a Maven. Okay, what is a tool? Maven tool we will teach. Okay, Maven tool we will teach. So with the Maven tool, you're able to build an application. So finally testing. So we don't require any testing on all. So testing team will be performing separately as automation testing or manual testing. We don't want to learn anything for testing. So with this, within this, your application will be ready, then go for testing. And after that said testing is passed, the application will be deploying on the infra. The deployment will be nowadays either will be on-prem environment is there. Okay, another one is cloud environment is there. So which is the most popular now? Cloud or on-prem? Hmm?
Nowadays, cloud is the popular.
Yes, now it is a cloud is a popular, but even though I teach on-prem also. So guys, don't worry. I can expect that from any institutions, they will not teach on-prem, how look likes, and what is the environment model, and the lab access, connectivity, nobody will show you. So I have a own lab in my home that's a worth of 3.5 lakhs. Okay. That lab I will provide you access going forward in the training. For every student, you will get at least a minimum 5 to 10 hours of accessibility. You can access the environment and you can practice few scenarios. So the environment is actually a Citrix hypervisor environment. That is, I will show you. So right away. So let me connect and I'll show you this. Currently, there's a students are currently practicing. Some project is going now. I'll show you. Some workshop is going now. How the workshop is there and how the environment, how many servers are created. So all these things I'll show you. Okay. So now this connecting with IP address. This is a lab which is set up in the separate room. Okay. It's a small data center. Is a server will be provided backup facility. Okay. And 2 hard disk like that we provided. See, understand? So these are the servers and people are practicing now. What is the green one? The servers are created today and they're practicing. So even the practice also, we have some proper plan we are preparing, just like this. Okay. And we will maintain the Google Sheet. Okay. And in the Google Sheet, (125), you can see this. This is a workshop we are conducting. So there's a project. See, these are the steps we are providing. The people will get access this page, and they'll be, once the work is completed, they will fill the name and they'll complete the status. So very soon you will also join this batch. Don't worry. Okay. You will be preparing the own infra. You'll be preparing the own infra setup. Okay. So these all facility will be provided. Understand? So now come back to this the environment, the deployment, what are the application prepared, and we will be installing on the on-prem and the cloud. So once the application is ready, we'll go for maintenance and monitoring, and when users are accessing the application. But here the problem is how you'll be monitored. So we need a monitoring tools is required. When application will be deploying on the on-prem and cloud, the manual installation is very difficult. So we need some kind of tools are required. That's called deployment tools. The tools name called Ansible. Okay, Ansible. This is a cloud DevOps tool. Ansible tool is there. So with this Ansible tool, we will be deploying an application. But here in the dev team, whatever the application is developed, the application directly, once it is uploaded into Git, automatically build and test and deploy in the server. We have a process called as CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous delivery with the Jenkins services. Jenkins services. So this is a way. There are a lot of challenges we are facing in the SDLC, okay, without a proper tools. Now DevOps is providing a proper tool from the different vendors. Now we can use and we can improve our business, okay, in a better level. So we called as SDLC. Now SDLC we completely move to DevOps lifecycle model. DevOps tools and DevOps style level we are going to manage it. But one thing, if you want to implement or if you want to use the DevOps tools, all the tools are open source tools, which is developed in the platform of Linux. So you need to learn during the training Linux operating system also. Then only you can able to manage your services. So that's why during the training, we will teach Linux and shell scripting. Shell scripting is for automation purpose. Any kind of application you can install very easily with help of scripting it. And coming to Maven, I told you is a build tool. SonarQube, it's a kind of reporting tool. Apache is a web-based application tool. Nexus is a evidence artifactory services. Jenkins, it's a continuous integration, continuous delivery, it's a kind of pipeline services. Docker, it is actually next generation of a virtualization technology. In a single server, we can run multiple applications as a containers. We call it as containerization. Okay. Coming to that, Ansible, it's a deployment tool, very popular, and Kubernetes is managing the Docker containers. So these all information we will be planning and practicing on the Amazon Web Services. Nearly 17 services we are teaching. This is a complete course of it. So apart from that, we are going to teach Terraform and other miscellaneous concepts. So Terraform also kind of automation services. You can build your environment completely with the help of a script. So don't worry about the script. I will teach a very easy manner. Okay. Any other questions now? So during the course, I will be helping you for interview tips and tricks, how to attend the interview, how to speak to the recruiter, and how to speak to the HR, how to speak to the manager, how to speak to the technical panelist. Okay. And if you don't know the answer, how you can politely you can answer that. Okay. If any diplomatic questions, if you are receiving it, how you can manage that. Okay. That I will give you multiple sessions of interview. I'll give you that. Based on that, you can easily selecting into the interview after your practice. In real-time environment, what are the tools and services, ticketing tools that we will teach here? And real-time examples, what are the weird scenarios I've faced in the environment that I can help you for understanding. And other than this, so nowadays the people are looking for not only AWS and few knowledge on Azure also required. So going forward, I'll give you with the two sessions, okay, with the two sessions, brief information about the Azure technology, and if possible, any other tool I can explain. Okay, and other than so we have a multiple job opportunities. Okay, so in-house and out-house. Okay, in-house means in my company, I have a job opportunities are there. So under my payroll. Okay, so it's a name of Hyderabad Cloud. So in my company, the people are getting a salary is minimum like a 35,000, the maximum around 1.5 lakh. The people are getting it. Okay, so this depends on up to you. So I'll be taking the interviews very keenly. So I'll be selecting my candidates. Very talented people are very good attitude people. I'll be selecting that so that I'll be able to move forward in a better way. Okay. So yeah, definitely. So if you are interested, I'll post my job opportunities to you. Okay, going forward. So so that you can easily apply, and outside jobs, anything is available. Even we can post and we can apply that after the training. And so resume preparations, very important. Resume preparations. Most of the people are have a difficulty things. Don't worry, I will take care of it. So I will take care of it means I will teach you one session. So what are the procedure I'll be following, and you need to follow that, and you need to update those information, and you can send it to me. I'll modify and I'll give it back. So recently few resumes, and after resume building I'll be deleting. So recently few resumes we developed, and I'll show you. So I mostly develop the resumes and PPT presentations. I can show you. So there's a very popular tool called of Canva. So resumes will be preparing like this. This is a way. Okay, this is a way. Like this, I can help you for building a resume so that you can take this resume and you can go outside, and you can apply the jobs. It looks so beautiful. It looks so beautiful and more professional way. Okay, so this is how you'll be building it. I'll teach. Okay, it's not a easy thing. I will teach how you can prepare this type of PPT when you're taking the sample templates and you can updating your details, and the job and responsibilities I can share. Okay, because of I have a lot of data I can share with you. This is a overall a demo session today, and tomorrow especially, we are going to start working on AWS account creation, and the first service we will practice. Okay, the first service we will practice. The service name is version control system. The service name is version control system. Are you clear?
Yeah, Rajesh.
Yeah. Let's start with the
Yeah,
questions
clear.
one. Let's start with your question one by one, if you have anybody.
Yeah, Rajesh, Balaji here.
Balaji, tell me.
Yeah, actually, I am my BTech I have completed in civil engineering, and I
So
have worked in civil engineering.
shall I stop the
Sorry.
record because it will save your personal information. So let me stop the record. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I have worked in civil engineering